Hey folks, this is Pastor Roy from Central Baptist Church in Oak Ridge, North Carolina. I wanted to take just a moment to show you our Cuba team for 2024. I know that if you have been watching any of our broadcasts, particularly our Sunday morning broadcast, one of the things that you've been hearing about is our team Cuba that is preparing to launch on the mission field. Now, it's a very special year for us. This is actually our 20th year of being a part of missions in Cuba. Now, for the sake of politics, I want to be sure that I don't mention exactly when we're going, because obviously we need your prayers. And that's one of the reasons that I wanted to take this moment just to come to you and show you the men that are going to be part of this team that will be leaving very shortly. But if you'll notice over here to my right, your left, this is Mike Stone. Mike has been on many trips to Cuba with us. In fact, the first time I ever met Mike Stone was actually in Cuba when he was over there with another mission team. So it's been great to always be along with Mike as we've gone on these particular trips. I believe Steve Kelly is standing right behind me. Steve, this is going to be Steve's second year of being on the mission field with us in Cuba. Brings a lot to the table as far as study, counseling, devotions, and so many other things. And then Ken, another one of our repeat offenders, this is Ken Allred. Ken went last year, but he's been numerous years in the past. He's been very helpful in the mechanical field. Helped work on a tractor for agriculture back several years ago, and just so many other things. We've got a lot of things that we have planned. We don't know what the Lord has planned when we get over there, but we try to just take one day at a time. We try to follow the Lord's will as He opens doors. If you've been watching us on Sunday morning, you'll see some of the things that are accomplished there on a yearly basis is that we support the Awana missionary. We pay his whole salary for the whole year. So when these teams go, our idea is not to just simply go over there for a week and then say, okay, it's over with. We want to do everything we can to empower the nationals so that ministry goes on over there day by day and week by week. And by the grace of God and your support, we've really been able to do that. So Lacey Terry, the Awana missionary to Eastern Cuba, has actually been funded by support funds that come through Central Baptist Church. We carried that down with us. There's a preschool in the church at Ducaro. Lots of little kids that are there. They have to feed those children every day, and man, that's a struggle. But last year you provided at least 6 weeks of food for those children. And then there was also a church that was going to acquire property, and through this team we were able to essentially get all the Cuban pesos converted over into the currency that was needed. Actually, he had pesos and they needed U.S. dollars, and we were there with U.S. dollars that we couldn't spend. So the Lord brought us together and made possible the purchase of property for a church to be built there. So here's what I'm asking you to do. I've introduced you to our team. I'm asking you first and foremost, we want you to pray for us. That's what we need more than anything. God moves. It's in a limited period of time. We can see that happen, but we need God to, first of all, to protect us as we travel, and we need Him to give us spiritual eyes to see the movement that He's making in our midst as we go forward, because those are the opportunities that He sent us there for. It's not written out on paper. We don't know. As we go, He just opens the doors, and that's the way it's been for so long. It takes a lot of faith and a lot of trust. Second of all, I want to let you know that you can support our Cuba team. All these men have paid their way through their own resources or raising it outside of the church. We do that so that money that is collected through the church goes 100% toward the mission endeavors of the team as we go out. I do want to let you know that you can give to support this ministry even online. If you go to our website, you go to giving, you'll actually see a block under giving called Cuba. You can click that, you can make a donation, and we will guarantee you that 100% of that will be spent on the Cuba mission field to do missions over there. So those are the two big things that I wanted to let you know. I wanted you to see these guys so that you can put a face with a name, particularly if you're not from around here or you're not part of Central Baptist Church. We want to thank you in advance for not only praying for us, but supporting us in a financial way, but most of all, pray for us. All I can tell you is this team will be launching very soon and we'll kind of keep you updated as we have that opportunity to go as well as to come back. So thank you so much for taking the time to pause and pray for us and to support us in a financial way. We look forward to coming back to you sometime when we get back and doing a report and telling you all the wonderful things that God has done. So thank you for your prayers. God bless you, and I look forward to what the future holds.